How you doing? A quick video to talk about the value of doing two careers and the flexibility that comes from it. It's a Tuesday morning. It's a beautiful day. I just dropped the kids off at school. I'm walking back home. And I couldn't do this yesterday because I was driving into inner city Brisbane, doing my professional career. I'm an engineer. Getting back home around 6:30. I have about an hour with the kids before they go to bed. But today, Tuesday, well, that's all different. I can drop the kids home. I'm gonna head to my other place of employment shortly. It's a non-for-profit, and it's fantastic. And I know a lot of people have flexibility with work due to working from home, and that's become a possibility after COVID. But let me tell you, having these two careers and being able to balance them has been one of the greatest achievements in the last 3 years. So I'm going to share a little bit about my story. Hopefully it inspires you a little bit. I'm going to find some shade under this tree over here. I'm going to share with you my story. So I'm an engineer. I've been an engineer for about 18 years. So I'm nearly 40, if you're wondering. And it's been a great career. Lots of ups and downs. Lots of really busy periods. But about 10 years ago, I started volunteering as a pastor in a church. And the opportunity came up about 3 years ago to come on staff. And this is something that I wanted to do. And so I took the plunge and I did it. I went half-time as a pastor and half-time as an engineer. And needless to say, that was a pay cut. And you know what? Everything costs something. So if you want flexibility, you want to be able to walk and drop your kids at school, it costs. Everything costs something. And 3 years on, it's been one of the best decisions I've made. No regrets. I would never go back. So I'm going to give you a couple of reasons that I think this is a great lifestyle, and perhaps I'll do another video at some point in time if this gets interest and you're interested. Just comment, and I'll do another video as to how this transition worked for me and perhaps how you can work towards this transition. So actually having two different careers is, they say change is as good as a holiday. That's how I feel. Because I'm using one part of my brain for the engineering industry, and then I go into the pastoral industry, so to speak, vocation, and it's more to do with people, and it's a different space, and it's great. I'm not stuck in one place of stress. Even if it is stressful, I get to walk away from that into a different space. And it works both ways as well. Because sometimes you get peopled out, and sometimes you just want to sit and crunch numbers and do something different. Look at a spreadsheet. Maybe that's not you, and you have no idea what I'm talking about. Sorry about that. And so that's the first thing. Change is as good as a holiday, and so seeing that change during the week regularly is absolutely fantastic. The next thing that I found is I've got a lot more time. Okay, I just have a lot more time. The engineering industry was obviously a very full-on industry. Okay, I enjoyed it. It has been great, but there was periods where you're working 50, 60 hours a week, and that's not conducive to a great family. Spending time with your family, let's just say. Now, a lot of people do it, but I just didn't want to. Okay, and so there's so much more flexibility, and I find there's a lot more mental energy. It's not just about the time that you have; it's also the mental energy that you can invest in something. So now I can, do a few more entrepreneurial things. I can even do a YouTube clip like this because I have the brain space for it. I'm not exhausted from a 10, 12 hour day, come home, got kids, all this stuff happening. So maybe even you're a young engineer, you don't have kids and stuff. This is something that you can work to, because I think it's the way of the future, to be able to multitask, multi-vocation, not getting your wage from one space, from one area. So this is for you young engineers or young professionals, but also people that are, just a little bit over the corporate lifestyle and want to consider a side hustle. I can almost guarantee you, I almost guarantee you that you'll never regret it. It's a fantastic way to consider career. It's a fantastic way to go. And if you have any questions as to how I did it and how this transition happened, I encourage you just to, write a comment in or something, and I'm happy to do another video and talk about this transition. All right. Thanks for listening.